Hello, and as you can see, it's C43 time again.
Today I'm here with the original order specification. I'm going to go over what I chose, why I chose it. There's a few things obviously on the outside. First of all, the colour, the selenite grey in the metallic. I did originally spec the Magno finish, but there was a delay at the factory. As you can see, it does look beautiful. Sunlight catching it now in the metallic, so very happy.
As awesome as the Magno finish looks, I do hear stories that it's quite difficult to maintain. So all in all, very happy with the metallic finish. The next thing is the 19-inch black satin alloy wheels. They look great all the time, even when they're a little bit dirty. They perfectly complement the selenite grey metallic paint and the black gloss trim details scattered about the car. Yes, that is the Panamericana style grille, aftermarket upgrade, and I absolutely love it. Completely transforms the front end of the C43.
The rest of the specification is all interior, so let's get inside. Okay, so inside the vehicle, as you can see, I've got the original order specification here, so we'll just go over that quickly. Right, so started outside, of course, as I mentioned, the selenite grey Magno paint, the satin finish. £1,800 it would have been. Ended up with the metallic, so love the metallic and I love saving money. So quite happy that I ended up with the metallic in the end. I think metallic paint was about £600, so as you can see, I've saved best part of £1,200 there. So well worth it. Also, we've got inside the black leather. You can see it's at £800. Went for the black leather on the seats because it changes the style of the seat a little bit, and I do prefer these seats to what comes as standard. You get an Alcantara finish on the standard seat, I believe. Also a little splashing of leather there on the door card. Center armrest, again, nice leather. So well worth the money there. Really raises the quality of the cabin. The next thing, as you can see, is wheels outside. I've mentioned them. The 19-inch multi-spoke in the black satin. Love the wheels. They look good all the time, even when they're a little bit dirty. They still look great. So well worth the upgrade there from the 18-inch standard wheels. We've also got. Now this one's a well worth the £500 in my opinion, because it really changes the interior of the car. You'd have to see two side by side, but the electrically adjustable memory function controls for the driver's seat. So I'll just show you those. Here, look. Controls on the door card just there. Otherwise they're down the side of the seat where they would normally be. It's just nice having them there. It fills that area and makes them easily accessible. So well worth the money, I think. Okay, so with a lot of UK spec cars, they put things into packages. So for example, the next one, look, driving assistance package. Comes with the Distronic, pre-safe and the steering assist. Quite an expensive option at £1,700, but it does keep the tech of the vehicle right up to date with all those extra bits, so well worth it if you're into your tech. Next thing, we've got the, again, another big one I think here, and at £200, well worth it. The grey open pore trim, the grey oak. So that's obviously here, look, this whole center console in the grey oak. As standard, comes gloss black, and in my opinion looks quite cheap. It's renowned for picking up finger marks, of course, and scratches, so in no time it's going to look quite worn, whereas the grey oak I think again looks really classy, raises the interior quality of the cabin. You also then get the grey oak on the doors here, whereas if you opt for the gloss black, this entire area is in this satin metallic finish, same as here. And again, in my opinion, if you haven't gone for the grey oak and the seat controls, you've got a big sheet of metal there, and it looks quite cheap. So definitely would recommend going for the grey oak. We've got the heat insulated tinted glass at £385. Some people love it, some people hate it. I always spec it on my cars, just prefer the way it looks basically. And not forgetting the head-up display. £825 is expensive. It's something I enjoy having, but if I hadn't spec'd it in the first place, I don't think I would miss it too much. It is literally just a duplication of the information you can have 6 inches below on the digital dash, so this option really is poor value for money in my opinion. The final optional extra, as you can see, is the premium package, which at £2,800 is quite expensive, but you do get some very important items with that. The 12.3-inch display, ambient lighting, heated front seats, audio system, the LED headlights and wireless charging. All of those, in my opinion, are an absolute must with the car. So they've very strategically grouped them together and charges £2,800 for it. The main one there is the display, the driver zone display. As you can see, full digital, absolute must, otherwise you get analog here and a center digital display. Without this, the car feels really dated, so an absolute must and keeps the tech right up to date. You've also then got the heated seat controls on the door, ambient lighting, and the wireless charging, which is in here. So again, all very useful, and I do think they are must-haves. The LED headlights are fantastic. They do a pretty nifty light sequence when you turn them on, so that's quite cool. I will say in the auto mode, they're good, but I do occasionally get flashed by oncoming vehicles. I think that's more to do with the fact that they're just not used to not seeing headlights dip in the old traditional manner. So I'm sure the lights are doing their job, but it's more down to the uninformed drivers coming in the opposite direction. So there you go, that's a breakdown of all the optional extras. Everything else on the C43 comes as standard, such as the sports exhaust. Hopefully you found the video of some use. If you're about to spec a C43, you should find it quite useful. If you did, please subscribe, got lots more stuff coming in the near future.